Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with a Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon NU Showdown Live featuring Pangoro. I have 3 Pangoro teams I figured I'd show off since Pangoro has dropped down to this tier. Wanted to see how it did. Now, my opponent has a pretty threatening team. No form of hazard control, and I have some monsters like T-Spike and whatnot. Obviously, also having Answers of Vivillon as well. A little bit worried about you. This is a really cool Selgor though. Okay, so I think what I want to do in this game is definitely just get up hazards. T-Spike is going to be crucial. Comfy can easily win. I have Choice Band Pangoro, so when it comes in on Vaporeon and clicks knockoff, something is dying. Let's see how this ends up going though. I do like the Xatu lead because I actually meant to lead off with Steelix because of this lead in particular, but it's fine. Bro, you quit because you can't sleep powder? Anyway, I meant to lead off with Steelix because Steelix would either put you in a situation where will you go for sleep powder, will you try and quiver dance up, and Steelix could take a hit anyway. Okay, they came back, that's good. So I guess what I want to do here is basically just go for Nightshade, break its sash, which I'm pretty sure it is, and from there check it between priority from Choice Band Bullet Punch, from Iron Fist Pangoro, which I'm pretty sure will be able to deal with you, and Comfy as well. Nightshade again. I have not seen that miss. That's funny. My Xatu might be the one that ends up dealing with you. I'm actually going to U-turn here because the next one won't knock you out anyway. And yeah, if I somehow manage to live, I end up keeping Xatu alive, which is really cool. So I get in Pangoro now. The boy is getting in. Gonna click that BP. I don't care if my opponent predicts this. This is a threat, and now I'm fine. Now the entire team is affected by T-Spikes besides Aggron. So Typhlosion comes out. If it specs, it's a problem. Yeah, that's actually a giant problem. That's fine. I think Blastoise is fair anyway. Yeah, okay. Luckily it's Scarf. This should be an easy Toxic because it catches the 2 most obvious switch-ins, being Torterra and Vaporeon in my opinion. And I do want to try and get up some T-Spike. I think this is a Pokemon I can easily get up T-Spike versus. As it goes for Heal Bell, I don't really care about that. The T-Spike is going to be the more important part. Wearing down Cinccino, especially when I get up rocks as well. Like that's 1 Heal Bell, right? You got 7 left. So Typhlosion comes out. Luckily, Blastoise is not 2-hit KO'd by Eruption. So I will throw off a Scald in an attempt to weaken his Eruption, obviously. That's one of the main mons I need. I think weaken as well for my T-Spike to do some work here. I'll make the same play. He's probably going to wish back to Typhlosion. Whoa! That's really cool. That is really cool. I actually am going to opt for the second layer T-Spike because while like based on a nature, I'm assuming it's like a rock polish type Torterra, and I don't want to lose to something like that. That's really cool. Though this is that type of Vaporeon. I would have went for Final Gamut, but Vaporeon has such a high HP stat. I don't know if it was worth it, and I could just buggy him here. So get some damage off. It's not really invested, so I doubt it does much. Alright, that crit is actually a little bit better for me, as it means that my opponent can't potentially wish, as that might have been their last move. We'll just knock off here. Choice Band knockoff should not care what they switch into. Actually, Drain Punch does that, if not more, to everything. Drain Punch is fine. Yeah, this is Choice Band. So you're getting rid of Vaporeon. Nice. Typhlosion probably going to come out, do some nice damage to me. Cinccino cannot beat Steelix ever. And yeah, Comfy's pretty pressed to win. Steelix beats 2 out of this. I like Pangoro still because, again, Drain Punch picks up a KO whenever it comes out. And all I got to do is go out into my Blastoise and click Scald. I don't have to bother predicting Torterra because I have Scald into Ice Beam, which hits anyway. And the more damage that Typhlosion takes, the easier it is for me to win. I feel like basically Eruption will be weaker Good Ice Beam here. Oh my god, I was like saying in my head, there's no way that doesn't kill, right? But that not killing is kind of scary. He takes leftovers first and he lists poison. I feel like it's worth getting up rocks to weaken the Typhlosion. But at the same time, that's fine. Doesn't matter. That not killing was wow. Come on, that's a 4 times effective move. Why did that not kill? Anyway, Sinchino comes out. He may just end up U-turning. But again, with the poison, Blastoise should not be 2-hit KO'd by the eruption. And I can just go for Earthquake here. Knocks out Typhlosion. Probably knocks out Aggron too. 4 times effective. We'll deal with Sinchino. Yeah, exactly. And at that point, he didn't really have like a play. It didn't actually knock him out. Surprised. Very surprised. But Blastoise is literally here for you and nothing else. Sinchino is still checked by Comfy in the back. So I want to keep that thing alive. And obviously, Pangoro just clicks Drain Punch and doesn't care. Sinchino just comes out. Yeah, that should be game from there. Okay, cool. I don't think I IO next in this one. I probably did. But it's fine. That's cool. Get my boy Boston's team next. See how this ends up going. That's a more a Volt turn type of thing into Choice Band Pangoro. I really love Pangoro because, well, first off, I think it's a fantastic wall breaker, especially in a tier like this, where things are not that fast. I mean, granted, they are. We just see 2 Asfgerthrrths right here. But a lot of the good Pokemon are, in my opinion, slower. Incineroar, which Pangoro doesn't care for. Slowbro, which moved up, so it's not like it's not in the tier, so that's also something that Pangoro would not have cared about, right? But yeah, I just think it's nice versus the more balanced builds. I think that's Pangoro's strongest thing. Whereas versus offense, it doesn't really want to switch it on much. Delphox would just run Dazzling Gleam. Like this type of build, for instance, this is a Pangoro type build. Invite Adam the first. Okay, I will. I set that boy an invite. Have fun. Anyway, Specs Asfgerthrrth is really nice. Defog / spin. I think I definitely want to try and get Pangoro in as many times as possible. I don't have Heal Ball on this team, but I'm kind of tempted to just... me having Ghost Dam is so good too. Oof, I'm very weak to you. I'm gonna go with the Rotom route because Rotom like doesn't match up poorly versus much besides Exeggutor, excuse me. Jesus, this Scarf. Oh my gosh. Well, didn't expect that. So, I definitely did not. That boy left. I know, man. After I lost Rotom, I would have left too. It's fine. I get on my rocks. Exeggutor comes in. I'm assuming this thing is Specs. Let's see what it goes for. I'm assuming it's going to drop a Draco. Ooh. I do have a Spadef token tomorrow, which is probably going to take like 80% from this. So we making plays out here. I see you. That's fine. He gets up his rocks. He's going to switch out to Magmortar on probably the Will-O-Wisp. Rotom's good too. But Rotom is more than likely going to defog, which is why, I mean, I got up T-Spike anyway, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. This is a tough mon for me to deal with. I lost my Rotom turn 1 too, which sucks. You're still really good with Bug Buzz though. I mean, I can pivot into Token. I can use Token tomorrow as a pivot because it's a slow pivot. I can use it as a slow pivot. And I think it's actually worth me maybe getting burnt here. Because Pangoro is still really strong. I guess Kabutops would be your... Like, you might think I'm Lumberry as well. Which is cool. Because it's not... If I'm Lum, then you don't really have a switch in anyway. Kabutops comes in on, I guess, an expected Lum attack there. And I'm not really able to do much because he's going to be able to Rapid Spin away my hazards. Goes back out into Rotom, though. To what, defog? Or scouting for Bullet Punch. Okay, that makes sense too. I'm gonna have to beat him with Bug Buzz, I think. Which is very likely. But Magmortar is still an issue. Magmortar's still an issue, but with Kabutops dead and my hazards up, that's really, really, really nice. Obviously, the Eggy is also a very, very big pain, if we're being real, and Magmortar as well. As far as speed control goes, I don't think we have anything that's faster. We're gonna protect here just to get a little bit of poison damage, you know, and a little bit. Drop a Draco on me, that's fine. Keep this Mon alive because it eats a hit from Mag. Get in the boy. You should sack Kabutops. I'm gonna go for a spike here. Trying to take a little bit of advantage of that. I want to limit the Magmortar switch-ins, obviously. If possible, of course. Because if it gets in now, it takes Stealth Rock, it takes Spike. He's going to take the Turtle Poison. I do think having Weezing alive is worth it because it can Sludge Bomb and Fire Blast. This Overheat is going to hurt. Do I want to make the Pangoro play? Because then you only have one switch in left. I kind of do. Because I feel like me protecting takes you 2 turns of poison. You're not going to... that's fine. That's fine. Like, even though I don't get that... Oh my gosh, Pangoro is still looking really good. Flamethrower, does that knock out Weezing? What's the best end game here? I know Bullet Punch does knock out you, for sure. I think keeping Weezing around is... I mean, I'm going to end up sacking to Eggy as well, but... yeah. That did not knock you out. Oh, crap. Okay, I mean, that sucks, but that means I don't have to sack to Eggy. And that means I get in my... my Asfgerthrrth now and hopefully go towards an endgame Bug Buzz sweep. Assuming this Specs Focus Blast KOs and they stay in. Which I think it will with hazards. Yeah, that should be game. Damn, man. I really thought that Bullet Punch would knock him out. So had I known Bullet Punch didn't knock him out? Wait, what? Is it Trick Room? Last Mon? Licks? Did you misclick? Or is it Trick Room, Trick Room, Last Mon, Slowbro? They're usually AV, aren't they? They're like AV Future Sight or something. Why'd I win this? What? What just happened? I don't know about this endgame. I don't know. I don't know if you're Calm Mind either. Are you actually Calm Mind? Nope. So Specs Asfgerthrrth just gets to come in and click Bug Buzz. I guess he thought I was pokeaimMD. So that makes sense. He thought I was pokeaimMD / all out pummeling. And did that. Well, I won. In the future, I know that Bullet Punch only does... my stupid scroller at... Bullet Punch only does 23. I really thought it did 26%. So we know that much. Oh, sorry, Adam. I'm sorry I couldn't invite you in. Hey, we managed to win, but alright, so we're learning. I mean, I really didn't want to calc. Because I really... it's choice... I know it's resisted, but it's Choice Band Iron Fist, man. It has a band and an Iron Fist, but okay. That's good to know. My boy Pinch passed me this team as well. We're gonna just keep going in order. I'm glad we were able to somehow win that. Like I said, I think because I went for Spike early, he was under the impression that I was pokeaimMD, not Specs. Or he was just going for my miss, which is big as well. This boy got Pangoro. Oh, so do I. I can spin and spin block. I'm going to try the Spikes lead because that's going to help me pressure him with Life Orb Sigilyph. Sigilyph is incredible in this with like Air Slash and whatnot like that. Typhlosion lead, that's fine. Just going to get up a Spike. We get to find out he is Choice Scarf immediately. But I do get up a Spike, which is going to be limiting that. And obviously I can get in my Regirock here. I'm actually going to U-turn. I don't care if he goes for that. Because I can rock now. If he goes Delmise, and I get in Pangoro after, and I mess it up. Assuming he doesn't have like Shadow Claw or anything, I'm obviously going to try and spin block. Sorry, dude. I don't even have Anchor Shot, though. I don't know if he's AV or not. I did nothing. That actually did nothing. Hey, I don't mind. If I get to keep on my hazards versus this thing because I'm faster, that'd be awesome. Yeah, not a big fan of this set. I think that Anchor Shot would be a little bit better. But if my opponent is AV, like just full on Assault Vest, it's amazing for me because it looks like I am keeping on my hazards. Oh my gosh, I am. Hey, hold up, the set did it. Not bad. Hold up, you're getting a little bit close to beating me down. Why are you not Anchor Shotting me? It's... Do you not have it? There's no way you don't have Anchor Shot. Like, Anchor Shot is... First off, Anchor Shot is really good. Secondly, it's really good versus... Like, it's stronger. I'm pretty sure. I think that's the most I'm going to be able to recover. Earthquake should do 10%, right? I have a lot. Alright, so we managed to keep up our hazards in a versus a Scarf Typhlosion. And Dhelmise actually spins pretty decently here. Versus Torterra and versus Quillfish. So, I'm very happy about that. That Typhlosion is going to be coming in and taking some massive damage. And like I said, once again, the Life Orb Sigilyph is going to be putting in a ton of work. Anyway, we get in Regirock. I don't care if he Focus Blast, I just go right back. I have a Scarf Togedemaru as well, which will help me check the Heliolisk. They make a good play. But like that wouldn't... First off, that's Scarf. And that would have done like what, 48% I want to say? Typhlosion ain't that strong. And I would have switched right back out. But yeah, hey, able to win that. Let's go right back down the line again. Or start from the beginning rather. Right back down the line would be using Boston again. I feel like it went like Snake Draft form. Speaking of Snake Draft, small on tournaments, SPL. Unfortunately, my team ended up losing in the finals, and it's really sad. I'll give some thoughts on it overall. I was gonna make a video, but maybe I'll just talk about it here. It sucks. I was like on a 6-week kill streak. I haven't lost, I think, almost in 6 weeks, and half our team is like the highest records in the tour. In fact, one of the dudes who beat us in tiebreaker / in finals literally does have the highest, and then it's like Blender, and then me, Troller, Cristo, and Markop, right? Like it's the other team, one member for the other team, and then half our members from our team. But it really sucked. I feel like in finals, the people that should have won did not perform like they did. Blender threw away a Swampert in a game where he had a Swampert 6-0. Manaphy, Bam Manaphy did the same, basically. I think those were the two big ones, and we ended up throwing a 6-3 lead and making it 6-6. So again, it would have been like 7-3 or 7, whatever it ended up being. But those two OU matchups where I think we had like almost 95% win outside of chokes. Because again, like Swampert, you guys can see the replays if you look up Blunder versus Empo or I believe Haya versus Manaphy, Bam Manaphy. But yeah, we had it just sucked. And then we ended up going to tiebreak. And honestly, tiebreak was something I wanted to avoid. This is something I've talked about with Blender for weeks. Like, especially like versus them, because their tiebreak lineup is very scary and versus us. I had faith in my team, but unfortunately we lost 0-2 in tiebreak as well. Blender lost and Sokata lost versus Lavos. I think Sokata's a great player, and he actually definitely did some upsets. But Lavos is the #1 in the tournament right now. And he was, you know, he's been hot, man. He lost one game to an Ancient Power Marowak in GSC. He lost because they got the boost. So, like, that just shows you how hot he's being right now, right? But it is what it is. It definitely is what it is. I don't think there's anything. Sucks, but I'm happy to have gone. So I'm happy to have gone doing well. Best in RU, 8-3 overall. Happy about that. But just sucks. So this is a game where Comfy should win. 2 fighting types, a dragon and HP fire for that. I'm assuming it's Moldbreaker Druddigon, so might as well just go the the whole Selgor route and try and poison something. As he goes Hitmonchan, which, I mean, only a Fire Punch is it actually threatening. Yeah, it just Drain Punches me immediately. I'm going to Final Gambit, try and keep up this T-Spike. Possible. But yeah, like it sucks. But I do think they... Well played, dude. I do think they outplayed us. This is a problem. In terms of like just like going in. That's Mega Glalie, right? But yeah, it just sucks. It does. I think I need damage on you. And I also think this is your Zmon. So I actually think I need as much damage as possible. Even if that's not that much. Yeah, because you are going to Nasty Plot up. T-Spike doesn't even matter that much in this game either. My Bullet Punch is going to be really good. So I'm actually trying to put you in range of it. Yeah, you can go ahead and knock me out. I get in the boy. I go for Bullet Punch, which half your team can't even take. Nice. And now at this point, like, Bullet Punch is going to be really good for Mega Glalie. Medicham could come out if it wants to. I guess Hitmonchan could come out as well and spin if it wants to. But my Comfy should win, right? My Comfy should win. Just period. I think I'll be able to win this game. He also doesn't like switching into this. Even if he Rapid Spins. Ooh, take that. Take that poison. Ooh, take that all. And if he goes for Ice Punch here, he basically... if he goes for Ice Punch here, he basically dies in the following turn. I don't think Feral Seed was a play, because you need Feral Seed at full in order to not lose to Comfy. But, and especially because of my ability, you obviously cannot get up Hazard. So now, he just straight up loses to +1 Comfy. That's just it. For that, like, very, very, very little damage. I can Roost as well. But yeah, it sucks. Overall, though, had a ton of fun in the tournament. I'm glad that I had a good SPL as well. Really happy about that. Even if he Thunder Punches, I think Blastoise is a play, because I don't want him Gigable Havocing me. I did not expect that. But now I get to Scald. I think Blastoise was the weakest member on the team. Comfy wins. The Steelix makes it so Glalie cannot break through me. Pangoro can literally Bullet Punch and not care. Oh, it's not even Mold Breaker on the Druddigon. That's sick. I'm just going to Tox now. I don't even care if you get up rocks. Let me wear you down. Go ahead and Gunk Shot me. That's fine. I think it's Scarf Medicham as well. But we're going to wear you down for Comfy as well. And I can just spin away the hazards if he gets up rocks. Doesn't just lands 3 Gunk Shots in a row. Yo, who could do that? Not me. Pharaoh is at 16. This is dumb. This is dumb. I set up on Hitmonchan. But yeah, Glalie comes out. I get to bring out Steelix and I get to click Earthquake. Get my dub. I don't even have to click Steelix. I could do a few things. I could have kept this as a sack to get in. Curse Licks also wins. Yeah, might as well go for Rocks. Try and force. Like, you're not going to beat me down with this anyway. Yeah. And now it rocks up. He can't even switch into Heavy Slam. So, like, this Mon takes it. Oh, I'm more than fine with that. That's it. That's game. That's super game. I'll keep that as a sack for Medicham. As he Mach Punches here. Just protect so he's guaranteed a range of Nightshade. He wouldn't be able to spin anyway because Rocky Helmet would block the spin. If he dies to Rocky Helmet, he wouldn't be able to spin. But at least now I guarantee he dies to that. And then the Medicham dies to Draining Kiss. So it's game. Go ahead and do your thing, dude. I don't even care. At that point, my opponent had no way of breaking through. Yeah, it's sad, but you know, it is what it is, right? I am sad, obviously, because I think our team was the best team in the tournament. Vote the team who played better in finals definitely won, and I feel like a lot of the reason was us of things. This is a super cool team. T-Spike is gonna be nice here. Love Seismitoad initially because it checks a lot. I don't care if my opponent knocks me. Just goes hard down wise, which is fair. Gonna protect too, just to see if they want to spin immediately versus Power Whip / Anchor Shot or whatever. Yeah, they do Power Whip immediately. I can Ghost Mew. As much as I love Pangoro in this game, this is a more faster team, so I doubt it's going to do as much. As he goes right on. Oof. I'm just going to choice band superpower. Look how much that did. Oh my gosh. That did so much damage. I'll just get up a T-Spike too. Got a nice little T-Spike for Incineroar. He goes this. He's probably going to go Incineroar now, actually, thinking about it. Or just sack this. But I do think a T-Spike is really nice. Wearing down Samura, obviously. Samura being a threat. Assuming it's buggy him. That is a switch. I'll make the Rotom play now. Because if I can block him, that'd be awesome. Fantastic power whip play. Like, legitimately fantastic. But now, show me your choice band knockoff switch-ins. Yep, give me that. Give me that mon. See, I feel like Rotom always dies when I use it in the tier. I feel like it legitimately always dies. So my opponent is more than likely going to go out into Passimian and try and U-turn out. Or Rotom Fan, I guess that works too. Does that beat me? No, this is support. You can't even Volt Switch. You defog, you don't get up rocks. And I just get to U-turn here. Hey, and this is why Pangoro's fire. Because I'm going to get a choice band Pangoro, and I want you to show me a switching. I don't even... Dude, even if you're Cobra, something dies. Like, you go Incineroar, then I get rid of your potential Figgy Berry, and that means that Bug Buzz... Like, look at Bug Buzz and look at your team now. Even with the resist, man. Oh, it was Life Orb, too. Oh, man. I don't know what that means. I still always go Togedemaru as he air slashes. And I always U-turn. The fact that the Rotom is that percentage, man, is so good. Oh, and I don't see a Choice Specs Bug Buzz switching. I really don't. I think that's Specs as well on the Rotom. I want to be real. I feel like that's Specs because of the damage it was doing. Bug Buzz is my best play to not... Yeah, I don't want an Energy Ball or anything like that. Bug Buzz is my best play to not allow Delmize in after. So I keep my hazards up. I wasn't worried about Samura because it's going to die. And if it didn't die anyway, I have priority and... Like, I have answers. Basically. So now, I just go Togedemaru. Because if you go out to Passimian, I got the Spiky Shield. I got the team. This guy forfeit? Got that nice little Spiky Shield. What you going for? U-turn knockoff? Ooh, go ahead and take that chip. Yeah, U-turn out of that game. Nice. Alright, we'll do the last one right now with Pinch's team. That was fun. That was fun. Ooh, we got you again. With his Scarf Magmortar stuff. Fun. Titanium-Z is really good. Really worried about... Alright, I'm worried about that Rotom. I'm gonna try and weaken it. Even if it's like very little, I'm gonna try and weaken it right now. Like, that's worth it. That was worth it for sure. Ooh, nice play. Switching's like Spike. Nah. Put the timer on him too. Why'd I die? I feel like Titanium-Z is my play. Because I think it will be able to kill Alolan Eggy. Nice. I think it will kill. Burn is annoying. Togedemaru is still a really good endgame, man. I really do value a knockoff on this thing. This thing is annoying. Like, even if it lives as it does, I value that knockoff so much, yeah. Because, like, this thing is really good for the... Ooh. Making some plays. I've also switched to 33. Okay, I'll try to make a... Let's ignore that turn. So I still think my Sigilyph is fantastic in this, obviously. And my Delmise beats this. He has one switch. Man, if I... This guy's attacking... Like, what is not in front? Just gonna Energy Ball here. Because it'll be able to hit Steelix as well as Slowking, which is really nice. Followed up with a Psychic because it hits Mag. And then we'll try and get some rocks here. I do think rocks are worth it because I limit the switch-ins to that mon. And I actually want to break your Sturdy. I barely broke it, but I did manage to break it, which is important. We're going to play a little aggressively now. Don't know if he's going to expect Life Orb Heat Wave. That's some damage. Gone, right? I didn't die. Sick. An Energy Ball basically picks off Steelix, picks off Rotom, picks off Magmortar, picks off Kabutops, and 2 KO Slowking. So I would love this thing being gone. It's actually, like, if he sacks Steelix, he knows that if he sacks Steelix, it might just be a wrap. Because I will Togedemaru him. He's gonna crush right now, right? If I'm him, I concept to crush. I still think I make this play. I want to double Zippy Zap so badly. Do I do it? Because if it... Does he even have a double that actually punishes me? No. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Because I'm like a bulky... I'm like a really bulky set. I don't think he has a double that actually just flat out punishes me. Because I recover... I Synthesis on Steelix. Like, I know he's thinking about probably going Magmortar, but that'd be his last Magmortar switching. That's not what I was going for. I was going off of... Bad, dude. I think it was over, though. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have this. Like, this should not be an L. Earthquake is consistent damage. I'm not going for crits or anything, and he should go for slack off, but like, I have Power Whip at the end of the day. I'm getting impatient. Kill me. But yeah, unless I'm pretty sure I win this, unless I miss a ton. Like, I literally have to miss. Ah. I'm okay with like sacking this mon. Basically, that's what I want. That is so much damage. Maybe I did lose. But I can always synthesis, so... I did not mean to synthesis there. I meant to whip. Maybe I did lose. Huh. Like, provided that happened, I... No! Nah, yeah. Thing provided I didn't miss. It was over. GG. Yeah. All right. So I was right. I was like, wait, maybe I did lose. Wait, hold up. 100%. So even if he got that Stone Edge damage off of me, it shouldn't have mattered because Earthquake knocked out Licks. I mean, unless he crit me, I guess there too. Earthquake knocked out Licks, and as you can see, Slowking died to 1 Power Whip, which I did not expect at all. But yeah, this was a really fun live. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Pangoro is a monster. That is a monster panda in the Yangyi tier. Let me know your thoughts on it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.